Hello. Thank you for tuning in, and today I'm going to show you how to create like a pretty much a stock. It looks the program's going to look at stocks and their change over time, and we'll be able to send you a message. And so we'll go over that today. So first thing we got to do is create a new file. It's going to be in Python. And we can just do save as right now. I don't have to worry about it. We can call it stocks forever. Why not? So we're gonna have to first thing we have to do in Python is import some libraries. So first thing I'm gonna say import some stuff for the emails, and I'm gonna try to explain everything as I do it. So first thing we do is just import time, import schedule, if I can spell correctly. Then import smtplib, then from email, from email dot message, import email message. Got two more things, import yfinance as yf, that's not the right thing, as yf, and then from date time import date time, if I can spell right. There we go. All right, so when the import time and import schedule is what we have these two right here. It's to basically allow a program just to repeatedly do what it wants to do. And so in our presenter, if we're checking, we're just going to be checking one stock for this video. And so since we're doing that, I want it to be checked, let's say every like 30 minutes. And so schedule and time both be used to do that. And so will date time, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Okay, then import smtplib is to send messages. Using smtplib, you're going to use email. Okay, and then same thing here from email.message import email message, same thing. And then yfinance is a Python library that uses Yahoo Finance to look at stock data. And so for scheduled time, I don't remember smtplib, but yfinance as well for here and here. I believe you have to install it. So to say pip install yfinance, pip install schedule, just like that. So let's get into like the actual more coding. So we're gonna start off right here. Def get stock price. That's just the thing we are creating. Ticker. So ticker stands for like a ticker symbol. Stock equals f.ticker. Basically, I have to do that for almost right here. You're gonna see a lot of this in anything using yfinance. So what I'm writing right now is just the time period you want to look at. And so since we're trying to look at pretty much real-time data, we're gonna have to do a time period of 1 day. So just we're type 1D, and our interval is a month. And so this 1 day period, it's just basically saying today. Yeah. Just add some more stuff to it. There we go. And this right here is going to get us our stock price. Then we're going to go create a new function. This is for our email alert. And in our email alert, we're going to create a subject. Yeah, we're going to create a subject, a body, and a to. Oh, that's why it's not accessing it. There we go. And then just put that. For SMT, this is basically using SMTP-lib. Choose email. Message. Then there we go. Okay, MSG. That's content body. Now our body is being accessed. Then we're going to create a subject. There we go. This equals to our actual subject. So this to function is just explaining who we're sending it to. Yeah. Okay, and so for our user is going to be an email. So you can choose any email, and to send emails, what you need to do is just create a new email, because if you use your own personal email, then it's going to become more vulnerable. And so what you're going to have to do is go to Google settings and create a two-factor authentication for your email, and then you're going to create an app. After that, you're allowed to create an app password, and for that app password, you can name it anything. It's going to give you a password. All right, and then you're going to use that password. So the user, I'll just use my user. Actually, no, I don't want to give people my username. Let's just say the user is there, right? Okay, and so an MSG. This is just telling us who it's from. And it goes to user. There we go. So user can be your email or whatever. And then our password. And so this password is going to be your app password. So I'll just create a note right here. So you can remember. There we go. Continuing forward, we're gonna actually create our. It's gonna like a fail safe kind of thing. It's gonna. You'll see. And this is where SMTP-lib will come into play, and we're gonna be using port 587 or gmail.com. So usually you're gonna create a Gmail. Gmail is much more. It's much better. I'm not sure how to do it with other ones, so I'll just say use a Gmail just create a Gmail. It's not that hard. It takes 2 seconds. So this is just pretty much just setting up our parameters. It's just telling the code what to do when sending that email. And after our email setting up, I'm going to actually get into the real code of trying to access data. It's not super complicated. Server. Just gonna quit. And then this right here is going to tell us if the email was sent. So, or a message. So say message is sent. Sent. And just create an exception. There we go. Just say message did not send. Is what's sent. There we go. So this is basically setting up our parameters, not parameters, but like our rules for the email. How we're just basically telling the email what to do here. And so our server.login saying we're going to use our user, and our user sent us the email right here, which I'm not going to give you. And then the password, which is our app password, which you can create after doing authentication through Google, which will allow you to create app passwords. Then, oops, I forgot to do one more thing. Nope, that's the wrong. There we go. All right, now use access. Okay. And then we're going to get to actually looking into finding the stock price change. And so we're going to do define job. And so we're just saying that when the code is being accessed or starting to work, it's going to just say running job. We're just saying that it's starting to work. Running job. Let's say starting job. I don't know. Why not? Then this is where we're going to type in our ticker symbol. So our ticker symbol can be anything. We'll just do a very popular company. Let's do Apple. Everyone knows Apple. So Apple's ticker symbol will be AAPL. Just type it in lowercase. Current price. So that's the price we're looking at. Oh, okay. And so our current price, as we said, we did create the get stock price right here. And then this is the data throughout. You get the whole spiel. And then get the stock price of our ticker symbol. So we're going to type ticker symbol. And now it's access. So, and now we're going to have our current price function be access as well through here. Current price. Go. Then after it will come our actual current price function that we created. Oh, I think I put the, I did. There we go. Then, cracking my knuckles. If our previous creating, just getting a text message, I'm sorry. And then price. Yeah, equals our current. Okay, very yes. And so this is just creating our change variable. What we're gonna do is right now we're gonna take our current price and subtract it from our previous price. So our previous price is looking at a price in the past, and so let's say 30 minutes ago, and then let's not 30 minutes. Let's say the minute we'd run it, and so we're gonna only schedule for each minute. So it's gonna look at the previous price from which it started, subtract it from the current price that we're looking at right now. So, and so the problem with there's only one issue with this is that when it's at first checking it, it's gonna look at the current price, and so it's gonna display a change of 0 because it has to grab that first, and so the first thing you're gonna see is gonna be a change of 0. But then after that, then you're gonna start to see it work after the fact. So change. Okay, now we're gonna calculate our change percentage. Change percentage equals current price subtracted from our job. Price for our job dot price. Then we're gonna use an asterisk times 100 to get our actual values. Yeah. And then after that, we're just going to print the change percentage. And then change percentage. And then we'll just have a percent symbol at the end of it. There we go. Okay, and so now we're gonna create like a range. And so if we're saying if the stock goes up more than 1%, then we're gonna say, oh, you should buy it. Or if it goes below 1%, then maybe we should say, okay, what if we sell it? And so it's pretty simple. We're just creating a range. And so I'll show you right now. Yeah. If our change percentage is greater than 1, there, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Email alert, which we created earlier. Then we can say we have a stock alert or whatever, just say alert for stock. And then what we're gonna have come first is our ticker symbol, which is Apple, which would show up has increased because we're doing more than one by, and then it's going to display our change percentage. There we go. 7% at the end. In our time period, let's just say in the last 1 minute, consider buying. And at the end, this is very important. So we have created here alert for stock. That's going to be our subject. That's going to be our subject in the email. And then here with this right here, the middle is our body. And so this is our main information that we're giving. But here at the end, we created a to function. And so within the to function, we're going to type in who we're sending the email to or message to. So if we're going to do a text message, then I'll show you that. Email, you just type a normal email, just an @gmail.com or at yahoofinance.com. So for a phone number, let's do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and they're going to do @. And so different carriers have different ways of sending messages to a person through an email. So Verizon would be see, I can check right now. Verizon would be @vtex.com. So @vtex.com. And then another example would be like T-Mobile would be I believe it was tmo.net. I believe. I might be wrong in that one. I might have it somewhere on my computer. Oh, you get it. So you can just search it up. You say how to send a message through email message through a carrier, and it's gonna say you can use for Verizon @vtex, and so I'm just gonna write vtex because that's what a lot of people do use. And T-Mobile is, I believe it's tmo at tmo.net. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. So we've created that, and so now we're gonna do it for a change for less than we're going to create a variable where our stock has decreased. Did I not copy it? I guess I did not. We're going to create a variable where our stock has decreased by more than 1%. There we go. So let's put a -1. Oh. Yes. Yes, I did that right. I think so. Yeah, okay. Did I? Wait. I need to check a message. This is being stupid. I'm doing this during the recording, but it's whatever. It's... Just checking. This is... Yeah, that's right. Okay. Then, so we're just going to change it a little bit. So now it's decreased by the change percentage in the last 1 minute. We're going to say, consider selling. If I can spell, there we go. What I like to do is, instead of just have, a lot of people just have these two. I would also consider 1 for 0 if the stock hasn't changed at all. It's basically just telling me that. For me, I just like to have that because it's telling me it's working. It's just telling me it's working. So I just, instead of our alligator symbols, we're just do equal, and then to 0. So it says email alert for stock ticker symbol has not changed in the last 1 minute. Consider holding. There we go. Then we are almost done. Then we'll create a function like where if it's unable to receive the information, do else. Yes, I did not print failed to get stock think I did not indent this right. Yes, I did not. There we go. Okay. So now we're just gonna create our scheduler. So schedule dot every, just do 1 minute. Oh, I forgot to put a dot. There we go. So we can put any amount of minutes. We can do, not minute, put minutes. There we go. It can be 30 minutes, 60, 90, whatever. So we'll just do 1 minute because it's easier to see if it's working. Okay, now last part. If this is kind of like a failsafe. No. I'm sorry I typed too long. Okay, there we go. So for our schedule, we're going to say, it's how we know it's working, that the start of the code is working. Print. Okay, starting scheduler. Then our dot. Then while true schedule dot run pending. We have one more thing right. Time dot sleep 1. So it's just gonna wait 1 second. So everything should be typed up. You can also create variables. Okay, so here I have started the code. This code contains all the information you need. So our app password, our email, and the person that we're sending it to. So it could be to ourselves or whatever. And so it's gonna take about a minute. I can just ask how you're doing today because a minute is a considerable amount of time. I'll go on TikTok or something until it starts our scheduler. You can enjoy this as well. Wait, her great grandfather's Mikhail Gorbachev. Okay. Give it a 20 to 10 more seconds, maybe longer actually. Oh, there we go. So I'm recording this when the stock market is not open, and so you're not going to be able to see an actual change. But I did get a message on my phone. You didn't hear it because I had my bringer off, and I don't want to re-record. And so it has said to me, stock alert, Apple has changed by 0% in the last. Okay, I said it for 30 minutes, but I didn't do it in 1 minute. But it has not changed at all. It says consider holding. And so, that's it. If you like coding, it's pretty cool. I think coding is great. This is a pretty cool stuff you can learn to do. Thank you, and give me all your money. Thank you. Bye. Subscribe.